Hi you guys, welcome to Allie's Space 2 Craft, and I'm bringing you a one-page layout using some Shimelle Reasons to Smile paper, and I used Reasons to Smile as the title, so thus the title of this video. So I did this at my retreat. I have several pieces of paper from Reasons to Smile. I really loved this small floral. I wanted to incorporate it, but my favorite is this heart paper. I love the colors in it. I love the sort of watercolory, distressed look of the hearts. I decided I would create a frame around it to pull out a little more pink. This is just a couple of pictures of my daughter at the YMCA pool. I cut out the part where I just was matting those white photos just to save a little time on the video. I'm gutting here, and I did it at about an inch. So you can vary that. If you want a wider border, you might want to go in 1.5 inches and then cut down your top paper a little bit more. But I just wanted a pretty thin border, and I didn't want to cut down too much of this, so I think I just cut down 3/4 inch, and you can vary that depending on the look you want. And I'm happy with that because I have full hearts top and bottom. I did round the corners, and I did that, as you can tell, on the photos as well. I have rounded corners. I just thought with the hearts, it might be nice to have a little bit of roundness on those corners, just for a slightly different look and feel. I will end up coming back, I think, and inking this. I'm not positive about that, but I think I end up inking it in navy. So here are my photos. And there's some turquoises and pinks and purples in here. And so I think it coordinates well with the paper. Not perfectly, but it's good enough. So I have this paper that I had pulled out from the gut job. I'm going to use that as the first, or I guess second layer. I don't do a ton of layering here, but I wanted to use that floral paper, and instead of using it as a layer, I'm going to create a bigger heart. And I think I go off and do that using my Cricut. I don't show that on here in the video. And I think I took a break even during this. I took a break for lunch or something else during this page. So I'm just testing out a couple of different inks to see which one I might want to use. And I decided to go with, I think it's Faded Jeans, kind of a navy blue. And of course I should have done this before I stuck it down, but it's not too, I use repositionable tape from scrapbook.com, so it's not too difficult to move. And then I just have to remember to use that ink on all of my ephemera too, which is my challenge sometimes. So I have some different pieces of ephemera. So here's that I really wanted to sort of highlight this paper on the page, just because it goes so well, and I wanted to add a little floral element. So I'm going to go off and cut two hearts, a big one and a smaller one. And then I have all of this ephemera. So before I go and do that, I'm just going to lay out and see what I want to do with my ephemera. Some of the ephemera bits have this gold glitter on it. That will come into play later because I decide to make another gold heart. So I'm just laying down some different ephemera. Some of this I decide to trim out, as you can see here. Rather than doing so many squares, I like having the slightly different shapes. And I'm just auditioning things, what works where, how can I spread the gold out. And here you can see I've made that large heart. I think it was about 4 by 4. Of course, it doesn't really look as big when it's in a heart shape, but the dimensions are about 4 by 4. I trimmed out that smaller heart. I did leave a pretty large pink halo though, and then I trimmed out the rainbow as well. So now I'm just trying to decide, how do I spread the gold around? So I decided to corner round the camera. That made it feel a little more cohesive. And then I was thinking about using those gold letters for my title. I think I decide against that, but then that may create the need for more gold here at the top. So I'm doing a triangle for the ephemera and just building out those clusters a bit. I do have the stickers, the Shimelle Reasons to Smile sticker sheets, and a Vicky Bouton, I think that's Sweet Rush sticker booklet. So here I'm thinking about using this gold and decide against it. And I had pulled this as a potential title, and that is going to end up being my title. So right now I'm building this cluster and without gluing it down. So I'm just gluing the pieces together so that then I can move it around, make sure I have equal spacing on each side after I build it out. And of course I like to have at least 3 elements in each cluster, sometimes more. And it depends on it. Sometimes it doesn't matter if it's 4 items, if they're sort of different shapes and things like that. It's not like your eye automatically counts 4. But I do like to have at least 3 items. Otherwise it looks a little unfinished to me. So I have gold in the rainbow, the gold heart at the bottom, and then I don't think that I yet have gold at the top. So I need to figure that out, I think. I think I resolve it. So there's some great little wordy bits on this. I was looking at these for potential titles. I still wasn't 100% on the title, and there's some gold on there, but there's some really fun wordy bits that totally match. One that says swim or fun day, keeping cool, or I don't know. There was just some really cute words. And then I liked bringing in this tab that is in the same print as the big heart. So that's a fun way to add that. and I'm ready to commit. And just double checking for more words. I like these Vicky Boutin sticker booklets just because they have a really good variety of, and lots of things to choose from, so they're pretty fun. So I had stuck this down before I inked it. That noise you may hear in the background is my dog licking her empty bowl. She does this constantly, and at some point I'm going to have to get up and go pick up that bowl, or she will be licking it all day long. Life with a hungry dog, I think. So here I was thinking about, do I want to put YMCA on there in order to get some more gold at the top, and I decide against it. I'm just still thinking. Aha, I have another piece. I have some gold paper, and it is very similar to the gold that of that piece of ephemera. So I'm going to, and I cut it out, but I go back to my Cricut. I have the same heart that I cut earlier, and I just make it smaller and cut another heart, and here it is that I can add up here, so that I then have that gold in 3 places, in each of the ephemera clusters. So just have to rearrange some things to make room for it. And pretty happy with that. Just still rearranging some of the little tiny hearts, little sprinkle hearts that I have around it. Checking for some more things that I can sprinkle around. And I have these turquoise enamel dots. I'm not sure if that's what I end up using. I do take a look. Remember, this was at my retreat, so I didn't have everything with me. I had to look and see, what do I have available? And in here, I think I had some gold ones left over. And so I decide to add a little more gold bling. And I've got this from Mercy Tierra, which is a custom sequin mix that I think at least some of the sequins will go very well. So I'm going to pull out these little gold and the sequins, and we're going to use those as our finishing touch. So I'm just sprinkling them around randomly. I do a few adjustments, but try and keep it a little natural looking. And just add those to the 3 areas. I need a few more for the third, for the bottom left area, I think. All right, this is a lot of fussing around. I probably could have sped this up a little further or deleted it, but you get the idea. So not quite random. And I didn't have my pickup tool with me, so I had to use my finger and try and pick them up with mixed results. So next time I will try to remember my pickup tool, my little wax pickup tool, because it makes dealing with small things like this a lot easier. So I'm just putting 3 of those gold ones in each area, and I actually get to use them all up by the time I finish. Here's where I realize I hadn't put sequins in this area. And then 3 more little gold gems. And we're about to do some close-ups. So thank you guys for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up. I have, I think, only one more video to post from my retreat, and that is some base pages that I made. I think I made 3 base pages. So I'll post that, and then I need to get creating in order to post some more. So I appreciate you guys hanging out in my space to craft, and come back for more content. Forgot to stick this down, so we'll do that real quick. Thanks a lot.